yeah, this did not go as I had planned. I was just dumb and stupid. I nearly zested off my thumb. I couldn't cut bacon for whatever reason. Nearly dropped the pie pan out of the oven. And kind of sort of burnt myself, which I was not recording at the time. I nearly burnt myself. I was just being stupid because I was checking to see if the pan was hot. And it was. I still have my fingers. It's just warm and tingly. And then just nearly burnt my tongue as well. Hot. Okay, you guys, for today's video, I have a St. Patrick's dinner and dessert for you guys to try. Okay, now I'm gonna make dinner. This is your Irish stew called Dublin Coddle. It's got bacon, it's got sausage, it's got your potatoes, your carrots. Let's get started. First, wash your vegetables, peel them if you want. I like the skin on. Take 3 potatoes, dice them up into cubes. Then you'll take 3 carrots, slice them up. Not too thick, not too thin, just your preference of carrot thickness. This recipe calls for a full onion cut into fourths so you have bigger slices. I do not like onion. Onion is flavorful, but I do not like it, so I cut them into tiny, tiny little pieces. So I have the flavor, but I don't eat the onion. And I only use about half the onion. Once your vegetables are chopped up, put them to the side and then take out your meat. You will use 1 pound of smoked sausage. It's the very weird looking sausage. Just slice that up. And then you're going to use 1 pound of bacon. I did not use 1 pound of bacon. I should have. I only used maybe half of it. So definitely use the 1 pound of bacon. Just make sure that when you do this step, which is browning your meat, you're supposed to brown your bacon and your sausage. It will take a couple minutes. Make sure you have a big enough pan that you can actually brown it, or just do 1 meat at a time. I kind of messed up. Once you do a better job at browning your meat than I did, you will add your vegetables into your meat. Give that a little bit of a stir up. If you're recording, don't forget to put your hand right in front of that camera so it makes it hard for people to see. Then you will add 2 cups or 1 can of beef broth. Give that a little stir, and then you're going to put on your... Wait, did I tell you I'm cooking in an Instapot? You're cooking in an Instapot. Okay, put on the lid, or at least try to put on the lid until it can actually slide in and click. Make sure it's on sealing, and then you're going to set it at manual on high for 20 minutes. When the timer goes off, you can immediately release that pressure, and now you have a beautiful Dublin Coddle stew. Alright, that is my Dublin Coddle. It's got sausage, bacon, potatoes, carrots, onion. Everything is like fork tender. It's just perfect. Hot. Try the sausage. Ooh, that's good. Let's get a little bit of bacon, carrots, and sausage. You know what? I did pretty good with this one. This one tastes really, really good. You were supposed to add a whole pound of bacon, which would have been that whole entire thing that I had, but I didn't add it because then I was like, oh my gosh, that's way too much bacon. I thought I'd overcrowd it, which I obviously did overcrowd the pan because you're supposed to brown the bacon and sausage. I wasn't able to do that. So, had it actually been browned, probably would have tasted better because then you would have had at least a little bit of like crisp to it. But I think it tastes really good. This is your Irish stew, Dublin Coddle, and I approve. For St. Patrick's dessert, I am making key lime pie. This is my favorite pie in the entire world. Okay, I haven't tried this recipe, but key lime pie is my favorite pie in the entire world, and I've never made it before. I am making it today. I am nervous, but also excited. So let's get started on dessert. We will be making our own homemade graham cracker crust. Take 2 sleeves of graham crackers, try to get them as small as you can, makes it easier, and then 2 tablespoons of sugar, and just put that in a food processor, and pulse that up until you have a fine powder that forms. Then you will add 1 stick of butter, melted, and pulse that a few times until your crust starts to form. You may have to press down the sides a little bit. You want to make sure that it's evenly coated, that you don't have any dry spots in your crust. When your crust is ready, transfer it to your pie pan. You want to press it firmly into the pie pan using your hands, using a measuring cup or a glass. Try to make it as even throughout the whole pan that you possibly can. When that's ready, put it in your preheated oven at 375 for 5 minutes. Okay, I would recommend rolling your limes. Is it necessary? I have no idea. But I'm rolling them because I hear that you get more juice out of a lime, or an orange, or a lemon if you've ever heard that. So I'm just going to roll all my limes, and hopefully I can get more juice out of it that way. Now we will make our key lime filling for the pie. You're supposed to use key limes. My store didn't have key limes, so I'm just using regular limes. I used 8 limes, cut them in half, and start juicing the frickin' heck out of them. Your arms will get sore, so you'll have to press and squeeze and turn, and you might have to even turn it inside out and get as much juice out of those limes that you possibly can. Now you have a half cup of freshly juiced key limes or limes, whichever you've got. Now that the hard part is over, you will put a half cup of your freshly squeezed juice, and then a 1/4 cup of lime juice, and then 2 cans of your sweetened condensed milk. And then a half cup of sour cream. Then you're going to zest about 5 limes. Please be careful. Try not to zest your fingers off. Then you will mix all your ingredients together until smoothly combined. Make sure your crust was completely cooled before you added your filling. Go ahead and evenly spread it. Pop it in the oven at 375 degrees for 10 minutes. When you take it out, let it cool completely for about an hour and then pop it in the fridge for a couple hours to set. Now we will make our whipped cream. I used 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. You're going to whisk that together until a firm, strong, powerful peaks are formed. Then you will add a 1/4 cup of vanilla and then whip it again. Make sure to use a big enough bowl so that you don't get a dirty counter with it all. Put your whipped cream in a piping bag. I didn't have one, I used a Ziploc bag. It totally works. Make whatever kind of cute design you want on top of your pie. I just did the traditional swirlies. Cut out a beautiful piece of pie, plate it, and get ready to eat the best thing you've ever tasted. So it's the next day. I was letting my pie set, completely cool down, and then I put it in the fridge overnight because I like cooled key lime pie. You could totally just, chill it for maybe an hour or 2 in the fridge and you would be fine. But I let it go completely overnight. So that is my key lime pie. Ooh, honey. That's good. I can't get over it. This tastes so good. Oh my gosh. I love key lime pie. I love it. It is my favorite. I think this is really good. I think the crust is good. I know it wasn't even throughout the whole entire pan, but I think it is still a good ratio of graham cracker crust to pie filling. I like it. I really much approve. I hope you all enjoy key lime pie. Oh my gosh. Patting myself on the back. I did a fantastic job with that. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, that was my video for this week. My St. Patrick's dinner and dessert. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, shoot. I should not have done that, because now I just dropped my pie. I don't care, I'm still gonna eat it. Shout out to Molly for giving me a video idea for this week. Shout out to my aunt for giving me the key lime pie recipe. I've got my ingredients to make pie and Dublin Coddle. Coddle? Irish people, don't come after me please, because I'm not a professional. Smoked sausage with white sauce. Giant freaking sausage links. I don't think I've ever cooked with that before. Yeah. Get back, get back, get back. I forget my little quirk things I do all the time. Man, I did good. Gosh, I gotta make this more often. Happy St. Patrick's Day, luck of the Irish, lucky leprechaun, unicorn stuff, whatever you want to do. Graham cracker rust. A good ratio of graham cracker rust. Obviously, I feel like you've got to have whipped cream on a pie. Even though I don't like whipped cream, you can't have a pie without a whipped cream most of the time. Here I am, editing my video for this week. It's supposed to go out today. And guess what I forgot? I forgot to put on the stupid parsley. It's supposed to go in your Dublin Coddle at the end. And I forgot!